The Second World War was a conflict that reshaped the world, not just through battles and strategies, but also through groundbreaking weapons that emerged during this troubling time. But did you know that some of these weapons held shocking secrets that are often overlooked? From the first jet fighters to bizarre experimental devices, the ingenuity and desperation of wartime innovation led to some of the most fascinating and sometimes frightening developments in military history. In this video, we'll uncover shocking facts about World War II weapons that you probably didn't know, revealing the hidden stories behind the technology that changed the course of history. World War II was not just a battle of armies, it was a race for technological supremacy. As nations fought for survival, they pushed the boundaries of innovation, leading to the development of advanced weaponry that would change warfare forever. Let's dive into some of the most shocking facts about these technological marvels. First up, we got one of the most iconic aircrafts of the Second World War. It's the Messerschmitt Me-262, the world's first operational fighter jet. Introduced by the Nazis in 1944, the aircraft was a game changer. With speeds exceeding 540 miles per hour, it could outpace any Allied fighter at the time. The Me-262 was equipped with advanced features like swept wings and a turbojet engine, which were revolutionary for its time. However, its late introduction meant it had little impact on the war's outcome. The Allies had already established air superiority, and the Me-262 faced significant challenges, including fuel shortages and the lack of trained pilots. Imagine how different the air battles could have been if it had been deployed earlier. The lessons learned from the Me-262 would influence jet fighter designs for decades to come. During mid-1943, Adolf Hitler envisioned the Me-262 as a ground attacker/bomber aircraft rather than a defensive interceptor. But now we move on to our next weapon, which is the use of radar technology. Developed in the 1930s, radar became a crucial tool during the Second World War. It allowed for early detection of enemy aircraft and ships, giving nations a significant advantage. The British used radar to great effect during the Battle of Britain, helping them intercept German bombers before they could reach their targets. This technology not only saved countless lives, but it also laid the groundwork for modern air defense systems. And if you've seen the Battle of Britain, you would know that it was a highly brutal conflict. While the Luftwaffe and RAF fought fiercely over southern England, the battle also included German attempts to bomb British cities and instill fear in the populace. And looking at the damage done to the people and the buildings, you could see why radar was a very important technology. By the end of the war, radar had evolved significantly, with advancements in both detection range and accuracy. The technology was so effective that it was later adopted for use in civilian aviation and maritime navigation, showcasing its lasting impact beyond the battlefield. Today, radar systems are integral with air traffic control and weather forecast, proving that innovations of World War II could help shape our world today. And that was a very important factor. That just proves not all weapons made during the Second World War were harmful. And yeah, I know what you're thinking when you're watching this clip, and that brings us to our next weapon. The atomic bomb, arguably one of the most important events of the Second World War. I mean, even if you talk to people that don't know anything about World War II, they could tell you about this event. And for good reason. This event was massive, not only in the world of weapons, but in the world in general. I mean, Hiroshima, Japan will always be known for this. This was a weapon that forever changed the nature of warfare. Developed under the Manhattan Project, it was a secret research and development project involving some of the greatest scientific minds of the time. The bomb was a culmination of scientific innovation and wartime urgency. Led by the physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, the project brought together brilliant scientists who worked tirelessly to harness the power of nuclear fission. The first successful test, known as the Trinity test, took place on July of 1945 in New Mexico, marking a pivotal moment in history. When the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August of 1945, it not only led to the surrender of Japan, but it also assured the nuclear age. The bombing resulted in unprecedented destruction and loss of life, raising ethical questions that still resonate today. Now, whether the bombing was justified or not, I'll leave up to you, and you can respond in the comments below. The sheer power of this weapon and the devastation it caused sparked a global debate about nuclear warfare and its implications for humanity. The legacy of the atomic bomb continues to influence international relations and military strategies, reminding us the delicate balance between technological advancements and moral responsibility. As we reflect on these technological advancements, it's crucial to consider not just their impact on warfare, but also their implications for peace and security in our modern world. The innovations born from the crucial time of conflict have shaped our lives in ways we are still coming to understand. After the dust settled from the Second World War, technological advancements developed during the conflict began to reshape society in profound ways. Let's explore how these innovations influenced the world beyond the battlefield. One of the most significant legacies of World War II was the birth of the computer age. The need for complex calculations for artillery trajectory and code breaking led to the development of some early computers like the ENIAC. Completed in 1945, the ENIAC was one of the first general-purpose electronic computers. It was massive, occupying an entire room and using thousands of vacuum tubes. This technological leap laid the groundwork for the digital revolution that would follow in decades to come. From the ENIAC to today's smartphones, the revolution of computing technology has transformed every aspect of our lives, from communication to entertainment, and now even how we conduct business. Another area profoundly impacted by the war was medicine. The urgent need to treat wounds for soldiers led to significant achievements in medical practices and technologies. Techniques such as blood transfusions and the use of antibiotics like penicillin became widespread during the war. These innovations not only saved countless lives on the battlefield, but also revolutionized healthcare and civilian life. Today, many of the medical technologies and practices we take for granted, such as advanced surgical techniques and emergency medical protocols. All of these can trace their roots back to innovations developed during World War II, a war that took place 80 years ago at the time of the making of this video. As the dust settled from the Second World War, a new era emerged, the Cold War. The technological advancements from the war not only changed the battlefield, but also set the stage for tense geopolitical landscape characterized by an arms race and ideological differences. As previously mentioned and stated, the atomic bomb, a product of wartime innovation, became the central element of military strategy during the Cold War. The United States and Soviet Union engaged in a fierce competition to develop and stockpile nuclear weapons, leading to a doctrine of mutual assured destruction. This arms race prompted both nations to invest heavily in research and development, resulting in the creation of more advanced delivery systems, such as intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, and submarine-launched ballistic missiles, or SLBMs. The threat of nuclear war loomed, shaping international relations and military policies for decades to come. Alongside the arms race, technological advancements also fueled the new era of espionage and intelligence gathering. The development of radar and early computer technology enabled both sides to enhance their surveillance capabilities. Spy satellites such as the Corona program. No, not that Corona. No, not that one either. No, not that one either. This Corona. Jeez, finally. Anyways, this allowed for the unprecedented aerial reconnaissance, providing crucial intelligence on enemy movements and capabilities. This technological edge became a vital component of national security strategies. But now we move on to our next section, the space race. The Cold War also sparked the space race, a competition for supremacy in space exploration. The technological innovations from World War II laid the groundwork for rocket technology, which was crucial for launching satellites and planned missions. Now, one of the most famous events to ever have taken place was the launch of Sputnik by the Soviet Union in the year 1957. This marked the beginning of this race, leading to significant achievements in science. The space race not only represented a technological competition, but it also demonstrated the ideological superiority between the United States and the Soviet Union. The inventions developed during the Second World War played a crucial role in this new frontier. With the launch of Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, the Soviet Union shocked the world and ignited a sense of urgency in the United States. This led to increased funding for science, technology, and education, as well as the establishment of NASA in 1958. The culmination of this race was the Apollo 11 mission in the year 1969. This is where humans first stepped foot on the moon. This monumental achievement not only showcased technological power, but it also united people around the world. Now, whether you believe that story or not is up to you. The innovations born from the space race extend far beyond military and scientific applications. many technologies developed for space exploration have found their way into everyday life. From satellite communication and GPS navigation to advancements in materials science and medical imaging, the benefits of these technologies have transformed the way we live, work, and communicate. As we reflect the impact of World War II and the subsequent technological achievements, it's clear that these innovations have shaped our world in profound ways. The legacy of this era continues to influence our society, from the way we approach warfare to the technologies we rely on daily. If you found this exploration of technological achievements and their impact on society insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments section below. What inventions do you think will shape our future? Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. Thank you for watching.